absolutely fine. You know, one of those days. But anyway, how have you been? Did you did you get your doggos taken care of yesterday, Shaz? Let me move that back over so again so that I can see everything. Shaz, you're doing good. Glad to hear it. My day was very. It was a day. It was definitely a day. I didn't do anything much. You know, I mean, I edited a video. The raw footage of the video that I was editing today was 3 hours. 3 hours of raw unedited footage. And I spent 3 hours editing the video and fighting with DaVinci. I think I've got maybe 10 minutes of the video itself edited. And I still have, after removing all of the silent bits, I still have an hour and a half of footage to go through. But the problem is, I was arguing with DaVinci Resolve because I use its transcript tool to automatically get rid of silent parts of my script, you know, where I'm like working on things, you know, trying something out. Like if I'm doing a tutorial on how to build a roof, I will try different ways of building a roof and find the best one while I'm recording. And then I'll undo it all and talk while I'm doing the one thing that I found to be the best way for myself, you know. And I go into DaVinci Resolve and use their transcript tool to get rid of all those silent bits. But for some reason today, the transcript tool decided that silent bits included me talking. So I spent about 45 minutes this afternoon scrubbing through the footage, trying to find this 20-minute block where I was talking in the video that the transcript tool just went, oh yeah, you're not talking in this, you're completely silent. So it doesn't do it very often, but when it does do it, it does it big time, you know? So I might have to just like, I don't know, part of me is like, I'm gonna be stubborn and I'm going to continue on with the file that I've been working on, but part of me is like, I should just start over again. Rudolph, hello! How are you doing, Rudolph? You alright? Glad to see you, and thank you so much for the happy late birthday wishes. I had chocolate. I got, like, a lot of chocolate for my birthday. Some of it I bought myself. I also got this, Rudolph. I think you might like this, which is why I'm showing it. But I got this. This is a Kuromi Sangrio figurine. It is the Poker Queen figure, which I think is just absolutely freaking adorable. And I want to... This was from the Japanese shop, the Japanese supermarket in the city center. And I'm like, I really want to go back and get another one. In the off chance that it's like the king or the jack or something. Because they're gotcha boxes. So you never know what you're going to get. But I like it. Gurney, hello. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. So, Shaz, the doggos are all good. Miss Molly threw up her dinner last night. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Wasn't fun to clean up off your bed. On your bed? Oh no. Poor... I am so sorry, Shaz. Opting, maybe it didn't like what I was saying. I was talking about how to do hipped roofs in The Sims 4. I mean... What's wrong with hipped roofs in The Sims 4? It is going to be a very long video when it comes out. It's not going to come out next week, but it'll probably come out the week after next. Just so you all know, if you're interested in advanced roofing techniques, including how to build roofs for Victorian houses, and other things, then, you know, you might want to keep an eye out for it. Shaz, does DaVinci need updating? No, it's a well-known bug. that the transcript tool doesn't transcribe properly 100% of the time. It's like the longer the file that it has to work with, the more it messes up. So like in a 5 to 10 minute long video, it's normally fine. But in a 3-hour long raw footage video, it messes up a lot. So it's pretty much my own fault for doing it, but needs must. I do have another program that also gets rid of silent bits, and I'll have to see with that. I might put it through that and see how it does it. We'll see how it goes. Rudolph, you just sat down for breakfast. Ooh, what are you having? Rudolph, that is cute. It's one of your favorite characters too, the Kuromi. Kuromi character is absolutely adorable. She's like evil. And look at the eyes. I mean, the red and black eyes just completely sells it for me. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm not a huge, like, Japanese character collector, but this is a really good quality figurine. It's quite heavy. It's plastic, but it's still quite chunky and good, I was about to say good condition, high quality. That's what I was looking for. You know what I mean. Shaz, thank you so much for heading over to YouTube and liking the live stream. By the way, everyone, if you're over on YouTube or anyone who is subscribed to me over on YouTube, if you like the live streams on YouTube, either the live stream or the VOD after the stream ends, then every 4 likes over there equals £1 that I give to charity. So, and that goes for all 3 of our live streams. So if each live stream video gets 4 likes, then that's a guaranteed £3 for our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection. Very important charity. They help cats find their forever homes, and that is a good cause. It really is. Shaz, maybe the Jester. I would love to get the Jester. I really would. They have 8 different figurines of that, 8 different ones, all card related, of course, and then a surprise one, and I don't know what the surprise one is, and I really want to know. It's like, I want to get the surprise one. I mean, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They say, ooh, there's a surprise. Here's the 8 figurines that you can collect, and oh, by the way, there's this 9th one that's a secret, and the only way you'll find out what it is if you find it. And it's top level marketing. It really is. Opting Da Vinci Resolve is famously in the Mansard camp. Yeah, I do like Da Vinci. I have bought it as in like a lifetime license. I figured I use it so much, I might as well, support the developers of it. So, and it was only like, what, 150, 100 pounds, 120 pounds, something like that for a lifetime membership fee. And I'm like, yeah, I'll grab that, why wouldn't I? Comparatively with Adobe Pro, it's like, what is it, 100 pounds a month or something like that. It's very expensive, Adobe Pro nowadays, with their monthly subscription fee, and DaVinci is just a one-time off, and I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely buy that. So, it's all good. Shaz, your dog was scared because you were angry, not at her, but because you had to do laundry at night and you didn't have another huge tiger blanket to put on your bed. Aww. You're like, gosh darn it, bleep, 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 bleep. And your dog's like, I'm sorry. And you're like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad because I have to do the laundry. Oh, I'm sorry. Poor doggo. And poor Shaz for having to do the laundry. Rudolph, it's secret, but you're packing up right now. You've been taking the big stuff down while no one's home but your mom. And also because of your neck issues, your tooth is broke. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 2 of them's broke, so you've been living with that, as no dentist will help you unless you're put to sleep. Oh, I am really sorry to hear that, Rudolph. Hopefully you'll be able to get them fixed soon. I know how much of a pain it is for if you have a broken tooth. Oh, it's not a good situation. Rudolph, you got a simple protein rotini pasta with mozzarella, and oh my god, that sounds so good. I'm scrolling, by the way, through thing. By the way, if you're all wondering what we're doing tonight, we're playing The Sims 3. We're doing the Wishes Challenge, and if you want to know what that is, it's basically where you have a sim, and I'm doing a rags to riches style. So you have a sim. You start. We started with 1,000 simoleons and an empty lot, and basically you have to. The end goal is to have a house with all of the basic amenities, you know, at least one thing to satisfy your Sims needs, one thing per need, and you can only do it by doing whatever they wish, you know, so their little wishes and wants, you can only do their wishes. Lifetime achievement or lifetime wish or lifetime aspiration counts as a wish. So like if your sim wishes to become a criminal mastermind like mine does, then you can have them join the criminal career, which is what I did. But the other wishes, you have 3 wishes that are always pinned, and you have to do them. And then any opportunities that come up randomly, you have to say yes to those. You don't necessarily have to do them, but you do have to say yes to them as they appear. So it's loads of fun, and I've really been enjoying it. So Rudolph, good luck with the move and with the teeth. Hopefully you get both sorted really soon. We had, and as far as food, our tea tonight was roasted red peppers. It was not the bell peppers, but you know, the pointed sweet peppers. So it was those that were stuffed with a mixture of tomato sauce, chipotle sauce, sweet corn, and feta cheese. And then it was served on a bed of rice that was mixed up with cumin and tomato sauce and green chilies. It was very tasty, let me tell you. It was really, really nice. Shaz, like Shaz says, Rudolph, hope you can get your teeth fixed soon. It's no fun. Rock, hello. How are you? Your electric went out just like they said. You left the house so you won't be stuck in the heat. You can't believe something stream because all you've got is service and you can't hear me because your earbuds are dead, but you thought you'd let me know. Okay. Hi, Rock. Hopefully the electric is back soon. If it is, you'll be doing cat life. Okay, cool. Rudolph, you're used to broken teeth that you just sand them yourself. It's just trying to find out what part's doing it. It was a wisdom tooth and the one next to it, but only one or both may be cutting your tongue. So, oof. Yeah, hopefully you can figure out which one is causing the pain and can get that sorted. Shaz, poor Miss Molly. She's almost bald, so she gets cold at night but won't stay under the blanket. Aww. How old is that dog, if you don't mind me asking? My brain is like you've told me in the past. Is she like 13 or something? I can't remember how old you said she was. I do remember you saying her age, though, at one point. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's all I can say. She's bald because you groomed her a lot. Oh, jeez. I love it. Rudolph, the neck problem's a lot worse as you get uncontrollable sudden gyroscopic vertigo-like sensations. Oh, jeez. I remember when I got vertigo. Oh, it's no fun. You've been trying to get help with it with no luck. The last time you got dizzy was while out in public, and your tooth shattered shortly after. You kept the bits as proof, so you can't take your medicine without it scraping that tooth. Oh, jeez. Shaz, Molly's only 3. Oh, Edward is the old one. Edward is the 14-year-old that you've had for 13 years. So Molly is 3, Loki will be 3 in December, and Edward is 14. What, Paul? You did the kitchen tops. Thank you, mate. Are you going to show everyone your new Furby? You can show them now if you want. Well, after you've done the bins. You want to wait till Monday? Paul wants to wait until Monday to show you all his new Furby. Can you believe it? His new Furby arrived today, by the way. He was so excited. Shaz, you get vertigo every now and then as well. It sucks. It totally sucks. I had it really bad to where I could not move without getting vertigo. If I tried to walk, I got vertigo. And they put me on some kind of medication, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. And it sorted it. I took it for about 6 months. And it pretty much sorted it. I still get the vertigo still gets triggered every once in a great while, but it's not nearly as bad as it was before I started taking the medication. I've stopped taking the medication now. Because at one point the vertigo got better, and then I continued taking the medication and the vertigo got worse. So I stopped taking the medication, and the vertigo got better again. So I just continued I just took myself off the medication. So opting Monday, and we're meant to just wait. I know, right? Shaz, you spelled it right. You spelled it right. Rudolph, you get the kind that makes it difficult to walk. Your legs want to go backwards. Yours is the kind where your brain isn't getting oxygen at random intervals. Oh, okay. I have no idea what my vertigo is caused by. It's I think it's a middle ear issue, because with mine it gets triggered like when I'm in a vehicle and the car goes around the corner a bit too fast. So I think it's middle ear issues. I also get vertigo. I can no longer ride a bicycle because that's one of my huge triggers. If I get on a bicycle and start going, if I go faster than like 5 miles an hour, that's when I get vertigo as well. So, oop, careful, Paul. Shaz, you had it. The doctor explained to you what it is, and you had it so bad at one point that it used to make you throw up. Ooh. Not good. Not good at all. Thank you for doing the bins, mate. Rudolph, mine is likely ear pressure related. Yeah, yeah. Most likely. Because I do have, like, major ear problems, with eczema inside of my ears, and that leads to ear infections and all that wonderful stuff. So I use this because the ear infections that I get are fungal ear infections. I don't get like normal, bacterial ear infections that antibacterial drugs or all that wonderful stuff. I don't get normal ear infections. I get full on fungal ear infections, and I use Canesten drops for when I get my ear infections, and it clears it right up. After using these for like 4 days, twice a day, ear infection completely goes away. So I keep at least one of these bottles in my medicine cabinet at all times. Shaz, eczema. Oh yeah. My ears constantly itch. If you ever see me like take off my headphones like this and do that, it's because the inside of my ear is, I would say, about 80% of the time, like 24 hours a day, 80% of that 24-hour day, my ear feels like I've got ants crawling around inside of my ear because of the eczema. It's 100% not fun. But it's something that I've just learned to deal with. Opting bacterial ear infections are for normies. I'm special, and I have to have my own special ear infections. Exactly. I'm glad you understand opting. Rudolph, you've got a high-riding jugular bulb under your right ear, so the blood isn't draining when the C1, C2 at the base of your skull shut. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun, Rudolph, and I'm so sorry you have to go... Words, Muir. I'm sorry you have to go through that. Shaz, itchies inside your ear. You get eczema on your forehead, and OMG, you've almost ripped your eyebrows off. Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine getting that feeling inside your ear? Oh. Hi, Paul. You okay? Are you gonna go get your Furby? He's just like no, Muir. Hopped in, am I familiar with Anson as Eyes Johnson? What? No. No, I am not. Who is Ants in Your Eyes Johnson? Do I want to know? Right, let me turn the music off because I cannot for the life of me remember if I've made if I've tailored The Sims 3 for music or not. I think I have. So I'll get The Sims 3 running, and once it's running, I'll put the music back on. If that makes sense. Also, because the stream went so late last night, I hadn't forgotten about my promise to read a chapter a night of The Man in the Brown Coat. So we will be reading 2 chapters tonight to make up for it. Just to make it up for you all. I don't want you all to think that I forgot my promise, you know. Shaz, you want to say the last 2 new Furbies? What, the music is loud or The Sims 3 is loud? Oh, the music is loud. Yeah, I forgot that I turned it up last night. Hold on, let me turn it back down. There we go. I completely forgot that I turned up the browser so much. Okay, let's now go into there and then find Sims 3 wherever it's gone. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, hold on. Okay, that should have triggered it. So, Sims. What do you mean no sources found? Don't give me that. Don't give me that. The game. Nold's like, you know, Muir, you know you want to have the Sims on here. Well, sorry, Muir, no can do. I'm not gonna let you have Sim sounds tonight. That is what Meld is saying right now. Okay, hold on. Okay, so there's Kimball. And then I go to Meld. Really? Really? You're not gonna let me. Oh my god. You're not gonna find it, are you? I swear to God. Why is nothing working for me today? There it is, TS3. Okay, found it. Oh my god. Seriously. Computers hate me today. I'm just saying, 100% computers hate me today. Just today. Okay. Are we ready now? I think we're ready. Rudolph, you hold on. You use something. What do you do? Rudolph, you use a Creative non-steroidal itch relief type of cream, and it helps so much for the eczema. You've lost your entire thumbprint to eczema, your index finger nearly too. You found out that it's likely mast cell activation syndrome, which can trigger the eczema. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad you figured out what it might be. Hopefully you can now find something that works for that can get rid of the eczema. Rudolph, if you had a Furby named Shelby, as it looked like a shell, you had to put it in your closet, but that didn't stop it from going off at 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. Shaz, lol, only today. Opting, you are also skeptical that computers hate me only today. Come on. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you hear the Sims 3 music, by the way? Is the Sims 3 sounds coming through? Ooh, wait, we gotta find the fence by the beach. Where's the fence? Where's the fence? Is that it? Roofington Bell. Where's the bell? Gotta find the bell. There's the bell. The bell's there. Haha, the rainbow cactus, rainbow. Ah, darn. Okay, it's fine. Shaz, you can hear TS3 stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so we can only do wishes, remember? So her wishes currently are to talk to someone, to improve her athletic skill, to buy a McShufflin shuffleboard table, and to be worth more than 20,000 simoleons. She is currently worth 7,500 simoleons, so that's good. She's taking care of her hunger need. So the rules in this are that I cannot take care of any of her needs unless they go into the red. She has to do it autonomously. We can spend happiness points, but only we can only spend happiness points if doing so contributes to her wishes. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, I need to remember how control schemes work here. There we go. All right, so she's off to work now. Oh my goodness. So much. But yeah, the problem with having eczema in your ear is you can't really use cream or anything on the eczema because it's in your ear. So my body just hates me. My body hates me. Technology hates me. You know. Right. I want her to. We'll do business as usual. We'll work our way down here. Go as we, do it as we go. We'll be fine. Rudolph, if computers hated me, then what happened to you would likely have happened to me. You had a newly upgraded Windows 8.1 to 10 do a blue screen of death on you, and the hinge rusted, which broke the chassis, and the replacement chassis bottom is $100. You rebuilt that from the ground up after Windows screwed it up with your computer is fit to operate Windows 10. Oh my gosh. Usually with me, it's like my hard drive will break, or a program will refuse to work properly, All right, so she's going back home. Masada has earned 134 simoleons. Yuki and Masada are no longer friends because we haven't invited her. I don't want to learn about all of that. Thank you. I believe the shuffleboard table is something like 2,000 simoleons or some daft cost like that. So it'll be fine. No, I don't care about the adventure log. I do care about all of this. I want you to clean up, please. All of her needs are fine. She does need to improve her athletic skill. So I could have her go for a jog. In fact, I think I will. So I'm just going to have her, go over here and jog. What is this? Oh, it's a restaurant. Okay, cool. She can't take care of her hunger need, or I can't take care of her hunger need. But hopefully by sending her down here to the restaurant, maybe she'll go to the restaurant herself and take care of her hunger need for me. You never know. She is still tidying up after herself, though. She's got a nice little house to begin with. It's nice. She's got a shower. She has a toilet and a sink and a refrigerator and a bed. And she has a book in her inventory. So all of her needs are technically met. But I would like to make, a bit of a larger house and stuff for her. See how she gets on with it. Rudolph, you think that I could use the Creve Cream used in a cotton swab to dab it? It's made for those awkward places. Okay. It is worth a shot. Rudolph, your computer had to have the OS reinstalled, but 8.1 doesn't have a sticker for the product key. It's in the BIOS, but if it was corrupted, then you'd have to buy a new product key. Oh my gosh. Shaz, it is a cute little cabin house, yes. It's an awesome little cabin house. I love it. And she's jogging. She's quite happily jogging here. In her heels. Why she's wearing heels while she's jogging, I don't know. But she is. She'll be fine. It gets the athletic skill up. It sculpts the calf muscles, you know, to wear heels. It sounds perfectly plausible, right? Right? Clump, 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 clump. So, by the way, we are so busy this next week. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be looking at like 4 different houses to put this week. Or sorry, between the weekend and like, you know, between tomorrow and next Saturday. And it's Paul's birthday next week as well, so we're celebrating that. Such a busy week. Shaz, Molly's on the chair next to you with her front feet up on the arm of your chair and staring at you about 2 inches from your face. Aww. Alright, I'm gonna send her to the gym. Hold on, let me do the map thing. Where is the gym? The gym... No, really, where is the gym? Oh, it's there. It's there. Okay. So I want her to go here to the gym. No, jog to the gym, please. And then why don't you pump iron? Do a basic workout. It's fine. She wants to improve her athletic skills, so I'm trying to get her to improve her athletic skill. Rudolph, you want to play Sims so bad, but you're behind your weekly goal. You have to deconstruct 2 desk-like furnitures. One is huge, the other is small. You have a 48-inch long dog kennel and turned it into a place for you to nap as you don't get enough restful sleep. It was a brilliant idea to execute. I'm glad that that's working out for you. It's always good to find something that works, you know? And I guess that you're using the promise of the Sims as a reward for when you get the weekly goal complete. Oh, her hygiene level is so low. While she's here, I'm gonna go ahead and have her take an evil bath. Since her hygiene is in the red. And then I'll let her go home. Shaz, every time you look at Molly, she turns her head and pretends she's not looking at you. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Granny, just don't break your ankle while running in heels. Good advice. Yes, very good. Luckily, I don't think it's really a thing in The Sims, so... What is she doing now? Prepare cereal? Is she seriously going all the way home just to prepare cereal? Or is she preparing cereal downstairs? Is there a refrigerator downstairs that I don't know about? Oh my gosh, there is. There's a refrigerator here in the gym. Okay, that's fine. She can totally prepare cereal, and then I'll have her take a shower. Since she's downstairs and not upstairs. Alright, so she can eat. Then she can take care of her hygiene. Okay. Shaz, when Gurney said that, you thought you saw the Sim start limping. Broke those ankles. Rudolph, you got distracted by the evil hand rubbing together over the breaking of the glankles due to heels. Easy to do. Very, very easy to do. Shaz, Molly's adorable with beautiful big brown eyes. All doggos are adorable. That is my thought on the matter anyway. Except, what kind of dog is Molly, Shaz? Often if she prepared cereal both at the gym and at home, that would be parallel. Whack on the nose. I love that in The Sims 3 you can whack werewolves on the nose. Because it's just so cute. Shaz, Molly is a jet black cavoodle. Okay, so not a chihuahua. Because when I said that all dogs are cute, my housemate walked past. I don't know if you heard him, but he walked past and he went, except for chihuahuas. Shaz this morning made a giant mug of coffee and put in a few drops of vanilla extract. Oh my god, vanilla coffee is so good. It really is. My coffee right now is hazelnut praline. I've got some concentrated syrup, and I put 5 squeezes of the concentrated syrup in with my coffee every morning. And the current flavor, yeah, is hazelnut praline. So good, so good. Okay, she's now going upstairs to bonk this guy on the nose. Here we go. Here we go. Oh dear. I love it. Okay, why don't you go home and then you can go to bed. Her energy level is red, so she definitely needs to go to bed. Shaz, Eddie is a jet black Pomeranian cross Maltese Terrier. Wow. Your doggos are adorable though, because you've shown me pictures and they are super cute. Rudolph, the dog you live with, is named Molly, and she's small, black, and white shit machine. There's a cat named Dolly that's an ankle biter, mostly to everyone but you. And Loki is a tricolor Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. King Charles Spaniels are so beautiful. They're such gorgeous dogs. Oh, we've got mail. Oh, bills. Fine, pay the bills. And then probably a good idea to evil slumber before you have work. When is your work? You have work in 10 hours. So yeah, you definitely need to sleep. I'm just saying. Oh, she's now a getaway driver. Okay. So our athletic skill is good. Actually, she still needs to up her athletic skill. It's getting there, but it could be better. And we still haven't gotten the wish yet, so. Wait, what are the skills? Hold on. Let me check skills real quick. Oh yeah, it is athletic. So she is currently about 4.5 in athletic skills. Okay, that's fine. We can get that, hopefully, within a day or two. Shaz, I love The Sims 3 werewolves because it's seriously adorable. And you put their pic on Discord. You did, yeah. You've wanted a King Charles Spaniel since you were a kid, and you finally got one. Aw, and he's a little devil. Rudolph, the ship machine gets her name from pooping or peeing on the bathroom floor in the middle of the night. Oh no, you only have one bathroom, and it's no bigger than an American closet. That is quite a small bathroom, yeah. A woo? Oh, we've got an invite to a party. Sure. I have to say yes. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to go to the party, but we have to say yes to the invite. Hold on, let me catch up with chat. My sister had a King Charles Spaniel, and she was the most gorgeous dog. Seriously. When she got old, She became a cantankerous old lady who hated everyone and everything. But when she was young, she was the most adorable dog. I absolutely loved her to bits. Rudolph, you'll have to get pictures of the zoo that you're stuck with sometime. Oh, I would love to see it. Definitely. Shaz, there's nothing worse than waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and step straight into... Well, you say that, Shaz. You say that. What about getting up in the middle of the night and stepping on a slug? Because with your bare foot, because I have done that, and let me tell you, it is I would say about equal with stepping in a pile of poo and stepping on a slug. The feeling is just no. Rudolph, that seems to happen a lot, but mostly to Gurney. You change your routine to start waking up at 2 p.m. and go to bed at 5 a.m., so that helps. That makes sense, yeah. Shaz, ew, slugs are gross. Especially when you step on them. Rudolph, you still have snails. You have 16 snails now. Nice. See, I like snails. Snails have shells on them. So they're awesome. I don't know why I prefer snails over slugs when, you know, they're both slimy, but snails are cuter because they have shells. Oh, what is this? Uh-oh. You found yourself in the middle of an international smuggling ring. Travel to Al Samara and deliver a secret passage to a local contact. Your job performance depends on this, and there'll be a nice raise once you complete the delivery. Go to Egypt and deliver the package in your inventory to a local contact to increase your job performance and earn a pay rise. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll accept. I mean, you know, why not? We missed you at the party. I'm sorry I had to work. I know I said I would go to the party, but I did have to work. So there is that. I'm going to have her collect that piece of metal that's there just so that we can get a little bit of extra cash. And then she needs to travel to needs to travel to thing. How do I get her to travel to... How do we travel? Do you all remember how to travel to a different world in The Sims? Hold on, let me pause it while I figure out how to do this. Rudolph, snails still squish like slugs with extra crunch. And it's even worse when you step on a snail because you hear the crunch and then you feel the squish. And it's just no. Definitely no. I'm sorry if I'm triggering anyone. I'm so sorry. Shaz, you get a lot of slugs and snails at the backyard, mostly during the start of winter. Yeah, we're getting a lot of them right now. It's slug season here in the UK. Rudolph, you need to get some more snails before you make your exit. You have to dig up the irises too and replace them with daffodils. The soil is sunk really bad in that area. Shaz, is there a world map? I don't know. I mean, if I click on her and go cell phone, can I move that way? Or travel that way? Real estate and travel services. This might be it. Travel. So let's see. Okay, so we need to go to Egypt. 1,600 simoleons. I don't have that kind of money. Okay, hold on. All right. Opportunities. 1,600 simoleons. I hope this isn't timed, because 1,600 simoleons to go to Egypt and deliver this package. This had better be a huge pay rise, let me tell you. Shaz, yeah, holy snap, I know, right? Rudolph, you have this really weird potato that's bent on world domination as it's in a small pot. It looks like those long arm traps that you see in Zelda Ocarina of Time Shadow Temple. Oh my god. Are you sure it's not a cutting from the mother plant in The Sims? All right, so we need 1,600 simoleons. That's an additional 1,000 simoleons. So I am tempted to have her a dumpster dive. We're going to have her a dumpster dive in all 3 of these, and then we'll have her go home. And hopefully she'll be able to get something. Oh, there's a zombie there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to go ahead and sell some of this stuff as well. Anything to, in the off chance that, you know, she gets something. We really need the money. That's the mysterious business package. Her entire her needs are just going to go so low. She'll be fine. Hopefully she doesn't die in there, but she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Shaz, going to Egypt is classed as a vacation too, so you choose how many days you want to be there if that helps. The minimum though is 3 days, so... But we only need to save up another 900 simoleons, and we'll be fine. Rudolph, it was a seed potato and it's over 12 inches tall with 2 long stalks and 1 short one. It needs a name. It's a Yukon potato. I mean, I would be tempted to call it Mother. You know? I really would. Just because it's funny. A water beetle was found by Mersada Kimball while dumpster diving. A ladybug was found. Alright, so those things are placed in the family inventory. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god, her hygiene is so freaking low. I'm sure she'll be fine, though. She'll be absolutely fine. She'll search in these dumpsters, and hopefully she'll get something nice. Oh, she found a chair. Okay. Shaz, yeah, she's very stinky right now. And her fun need, she's having fun with this. She's finding it fun to go dumpster diving at least, so we're finding quite a few bugs. Which makes sense if you think about it. Rudolph, tempting. It's a charming little arsel. It seems so happy to see you each morning as it looks like it's been looking for you. The plant, the potato plant. Aw. Been reaching out its feelers. You have to love the Sims 3 animations. Why didn't they... I mean, I would have been so happy if they would have used some of the animations from The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, like dumpster diving. The Sims 3 dumpster diving animation is so much better than The Sims 4 dumpster diving animation. The Sims 4 one is good, but the Sims 3 one is better, I think. Especially with the you know, as they dive. Alright, so we did find quite a few things. I'm gonna send her home so she can take a shower. And while she does that, Okay, everything's gonna be in her household inventory. That's fine. All I can say is she had better get a good pay rise for delivering this package. Chaz, sounds like it's kind of planned. That's an invasion of the body snatchers, so be careful. Oh, it's almost Mersada's birthday. Sorry, Mersada. No birthday party for you. I do want you to take a shower, though, please. And then while you're taking a shower, I'm going to go into buy mode and take a look at the family inventory. So we've got a ladybug worth 7 simoleons. A lapis lazuli that's worth 24 simoleons. A Japanese beetle worth 11. A firefly worth 7. A chair worth 115. I'm almost tempted. If we didn't need to travel to Egypt, I would let her keep this chair. But we gotta sell it. And the water beetle, which is 22. So she only needs another 700 simoleons, and we're good to go. Okay. Back to live mode. Rudolph, we've got them in a posable 3D printed pot that has a smiling face. I like it. You put them outside with the other potatoes, Purple Majesty potatoes, as you think they'll enjoy each other's company. Potatoes are really sociable. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, I like potatoes. Potatoes are tasty. Okay, will you please tend your garden? And I'm hoping that we can sell everything. I know you're hungry. Oh. I'm not sure what that is in aid of. Why was she sick? Okay, she's getting herself something to eat. Not sure why she was sick just then. But it's fine. I'm sure she's fine. You know, it's probably just from diving in 3 dumpsters in a row. I'm sure she'll be okay. As soon as she gets something to eat, she'll be fine. She doesn't have anything here saying that why she would be. Oh, here we go. Disgusted from disgusting food. So yeah, that's probably related to the dumpster, or this plate here. I'll get rid of this for her. There we go. So that should help her a little bit at least. Oh, and the ice cream. We'll get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, there we are. She should be better now. Where are you going now? Why are you going to sleep? You need to take care of your garden. No, don't go to bed. She's going to bed. And I can't do anything about it because we have to let the Sim do what they want. When they want to do something, I have to let them do it. So I'll let her sleep. It's fine. She can sleep, and then in the before she goes to work, she can work on tending her garden. Luckily, all she has to do is harvest it. Then we can sell the things, and she can go to work. We can earn more money. And then hopefully at the end of the workday, we'll have enough for her to be able to go to Egypt. I'm really hoping so. Rudolph, potatoes make really beautiful vines and flowers. Oh yeah, they do. Potato flowers are so beautiful. Excuse me, little raccoon. Honestly. I think there's a bin in the Sims 3 that you can get that's raccoon proof, isn't there? Shaz the raccoon wanted a dumpster dive too. Yeah, you can't really yell at the raccoon for dumpster diving when you do the same yourself, you know? Okay, are you awake yet? Okay, let's cancel that because I really want you to tend your garden, please. Does she have work today? Yeah, in 4 hours. Stop screaming. My goodness. Oh, her toilet is clogged. I'm gonna be nice and let her unclog her toilet. I forgot that her toilet was clogged last time. Rudolph, you still have to clean up your bed, and then you have to sort the plants. At least sorting through plants is a nice, relaxing job. So, have you all heard of the real-life Sims challenge? The real-life Sims challenge is an actual challenge in The Sims, and the idea is that you can only do what your sim has done each day. So you do a real life, or you do a full day in The Sims, and then IRL for that for your day, you can only do what your sim did. You don't have to do everything that your sim did, but you can only do what your sim did. And the idea is you can't tell your sim what to do in the game. You have to play, you basically sit there and you watch what your sim does, and you can only intervene when their needs get into the red. But everything that your sim does, then you have to, or that's a list of what you get to do during that day. There's also the reverse Sims challenge, which is the exact same, only reversed, so that your Sims can only do what you did during a day. I'm not sure which is more fun, though. I unlocked the Fruitful Efforts achievement and earned a badge. Yay! Or something. Opting, you've seen the way my Sims games go, you're not sure that is safe. Obviously, the caveat is that, you can't do anything yourself that's dangerous to do. So if your sim gets electrocuted, you're not allowed to electrocute yourself, I'm just saying. Shaz, you'd make your sim lay in bed and watch TV a lot. Rudolph, you do have a lot of plants. A lot died while you were out of town, so you have to separate the dirt from the dead plants to reuse it again. You have to sort the living ones and reset up their sitting space, as you have to take their desk away. Oh, of course. At least you'll be able to reuse the dirt. I'm sorry that a lot of your plants died, though. That's rough. Alright, so her job should be starting in just a couple of hours. She is oh, there we go. She's off to work. She has grabbed a lot of this stuff, so I can go ahead and okay, I can't sell anything because she's at work. Hold on, let's go back to her. There we go. So I do want her to let's grovel to the leader. And hopefully she'll get with luck, by groveling to the leader, she'll get a promotion. She really, really needs the money. So can I sell this while she's working? Yes, I can. Fantastic. I'm just selling all of her stuff while she's working. She's also very hungry. Which isn't exactly good, you know. But it's fine. I'll save her an apple. She can eat an apple after she gets off work. See, that's how nice I am. Letting my sim eat an apple. I don't know. I think I'm nice like that. Mandrake root. There we go. So she now has 1,000 simoleons. She only needs another 600 simoleons. And she'll be able to go to Egypt. Rudolph, you want to be lazy? You want to be lazy, but life is conspiring against you, right? Oh my gosh! 2,370 simoleons! She just got a promotion. She is now a bag woman. And she got that 1,000 simoleon bonus. Nice. Integral part of the heist, which means bigger payout and more risk. Your accomplices need to be able to trust you now that you're on the ground floor. Hold the bag tightly, never ever let go. Mersada now makes 57 simoleons per hour and works from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Awesome! Masada was helping the boss carry out plans of world domination when Dirk Daring broke free of his chains, disabled a laser device, and proceeded to foil the big plot. Now the boss is really angry. Can't Masada do anything right? Well, evidently she can, because she got a promotion. Oh, we missed our chance to provide fresh produce to the restaurant. That sucks. I forgot about that opportunity. It's fine. Okay, so now she's on her way home. And hopefully she'll be able to now go to Egypt. I'll have her go to Egypt in the morning. Actually, I'll have her go to Egypt now. I'll let her go home, and then she can go to Egypt. Yeah, everything is in green, so she's okay. Rudolph, you need a nap. Exactly, you need a nap already. There are some days where you just have to have a nap. Some days where you're just like, look, world, I know that I need to do A, B, C, D all the way through Z, but I just need a break. Okay, so let's travel to Egypt. Okay, trip planner. We want to go to Egypt. We can only go for up to 3 days, so we'll do that. 1,600 simoleons. And now we need to deliver that package. Oh, it's so expensive. She wants to join the evil career branch. We're in the evil career branch. Okay, the Rinky Dinky Kitchen Sinky. There. Or is it there? I love these little things where you look. The arcade table is there. The tip jar is there. The coffee cup is there. The book is there. The coffee table is there. It's really helpful when they give us things that are like right next to each other. The guitar is there. The snake lamp. Lamp, there. The stool is there. The microphone is being held by the sim. Okay, there we go. Rudolph, your routine has 2 nap times. Your first one will be in an hour. It's counted as optional, but likely not today. Rudolph, send her to work. That might work. Unless it's specifically she wants to join a specific branch of the criminal career. In which case, I can definitely do that. The base camp is your Sims home away from home. Okay, that's nice. All right, that's fine. Now, she's here. We need to deliver the package, which I'm going to have her do right now. I mean, while she's here, she might as well enjoy Egypt, right? Shaz, lol, moped. Love the moped. It's so awesome. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your nap when you go, Rudolph. Some days you just need one. Oh, excuse me. I'm still recovering from last night. I was so tired last night. Shaz, you want one in red. All right, we did it. All right, let's do a charming introduction. Okay. And then let's evil mastermind plot. She's got to do evil things, right? Hold up, what's this? Learn song under the hot desert sun. Okay, why not? Thank you for the package. You can tell your employers that it has safely arrived and you are to be commended. Yay! Shana Bisadin, Umanufare, Nubufahar, Tasina Waf. Shana Bifad. Shana Bisadin, Fumanufare, No Bafahar, Tasina Wolf. I'm gonna give her that evil career branch one. Get rid of the shuffleboard and give her the evil career branch. We need to get past con artist, so. Shaz, what time was it when I finally went to bed? About 1:30 this morning. It was about 1:30 this morning, yeah. Cindy, hello! You've been shopping for cats? What cats? What did you decide on a cat on what cat you want to get? Cats are awesome. I love cats. And what's the challenge? So this is the Sims 3 Wishes challenge. And the idea is that I can only do things that that my Sim wishes for. So the first, you'll always have to have 3 things pinned in addition to their lifetime wish. And you can only have them do things that will result or help them reach their wishes. I can get rid of one of their wishes, but only if one of their unpinned wishes is worth more lifetime points. Any other time, I have to let them do what my Sim wants to do, unless their need gets in the red, in which case I can then take over. Cindy. Hi, Rock. Pogger. Cindy, oh, you've got 5 old cats and you've been shopping for their food. Okay. Still, awesome cats. Cats are awesome. I love cats. How are you doing, Cindy, though? Are you okay? Cindy, this is Sims 3, not Sims 2. Why is she booing at people? Oh, she's heckling. Okay, it's fine. She wants to heckle, she can heckle. She does need to make money though, so I might have her like look around and while she's heckling people, I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna look around and see if she can find anything that or see if I can find anything that she can like grab off the ground to help her earn some money. So there is a market shop, a special merchant, base camp, Tomb of Discovery. Okay, what is the Tomb of Discovery? And can she make money via the Tomb of Discovery? I think I'm going to have her visit it on the off chance that she gets something that's worth money. We're going to be playing The Sims 1 next week, by the way, everyone, just as a reminder. We're going to do... I'm not sure if I can do the Wishes Challenge in The Sims 1, because I cannot for the life of me remember if they have wishes in The Sims 1. But if they do, we will do the Wishes Challenge in The Sims 1 next week. Rock, your electric's still out, but you just wanted to Pogger. Okay, that makes sense. You would maybe try to watch with service if you could hear me, but your earbuds are effed and straight up don't work anymore. You're going to have to buy new ones when you're home next week. Sorry that your earbuds don't work, Rock, but fingers crossed on the electricity. And also, Pogger. Shaz, yeah, so... Hold on, let me pause real quick so she doesn't leave. So, the way that this works, because this is part of my Portal Project Challenge for those of you who might be new, and the way that the Portal Project Challenge is a spin the wheel challenge. And at least once per stream, I'm supposed to spin the wheel and do whatever that wheel, whatever the wheel tells me to do. But last week, the wheel is like, right, Muir, you need to play The Sims 3. And I'm like, okay, we'll have to wait until, until the next stream to play The Sims 3 because I already had The Sims 4 up. And if I, exit out of a game while I'm streaming, it completely messes up the stream. So, okay, I'm like, right, we'll play The Sims 3 on the next stream. And that was last week. And we're continuing playing The Sims 3 this week because you all asked me to do so nicely. So I'm continuing the challenge. And Sims, so I spun the wheel again and it said play The Sims 1. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to do that after I play The Sims 3 then. Which is always fun, Ruck, bro could be saying Pogger, 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 and you'd never know. You saw that. You know what? F it, you turned it up a bit. You can hear me. Oh, okay. So I better stop saying Pogger then. Rudolph, you're gonna nap, but leave Salem your phone to keep listening. No worries. Have a nice nap, Rudolph. Shaz, you'll redeem your channel points at some stage too. Okay, cool. Do you know what you're gonna choose for me to play? Rock, you just need to be quiet with it since not everyone wants to hear Twitch. This is true. Rock, no. Cindy, you only have the first pack. You stopped playing in 2009. You just started back in February. You bought almost Sims 4 since February. You play all the time. You talk too much. Don't worry about talking too much. I love lurkers, but I also love chatters. So it's all good. Right. So I can have her view those things. She can go down these stairs. So I'm going to have her go down the stairs. I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay. We got chairs. Ooh, there's treasure there. 100% gotta do the treasure. I have never done this in my life. I have no idea what I'm doing. None whatsoever here. Cindy, you only have the first pack of Sims 3. Okay, cool. That is the crescent keystone. So if I put that, okay, so take all, and then insert the keystone in there. I own most of the packs for The Sims 3. I don't own them all, but I own a good chunk. And I have never done the adventures in The Sims 3. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm hoping that I don't end up killing my sim, to be honest. I really hope I don't end up killing my sim here. Rock, Fortnite, totally. And Chaz, you think you know. Hold on, let me catch up with chat real quick. Rock, do you love poggers? Everyone loves poggers, Rock. What are you talking about? 3 types of Twitch viewers: chatters, lurkers, and poggers. Cindy, this looks mysterious. This is the adventures pack, which allows your sim to travel to Egypt, Paris, and somewhere else. I can't remember what that somewhere else is. Okay, so those are statues. So if I stand on this, from what I understand of from what I've read about the Sims 3 adventures, it's that there is it's pretty much straightforward, this. Okay, so that unlocked. So now she goes through the door. Oh, okay. Okay. So I need her to pull on that. Okay, now I need her to push. No, nope. Not. I didn't want her to do that. Okay, hold on. Pull again. Okay, stop. Right. Now. Go here. Okay, and hold on. Okay, there we go. Now push far. It is kind of self-explanatory, this. So once more. There you go. Now stop. And now we can go through the door. See, I'm smart. Shaz, save. Oh, good idea. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that, Shaz. That is a very good idea to quickly save. Shaz, the third one is China. Yeah, you're right. It's Egypt, France, and China. Cindy, thank you so much for the super sticker. That is so nice of you. Hold on. I gotta do my friend's impersonation. Are you ready for this? How you do? Well, no, I can't do it. I can't do the friend's impersonation. How you doing? No, that's not it, is it? I'm horrible at that. It's been like 25 years since I've seen Friends. How you doing? Oh, that's it. Yeah, thanks, Shaz. How you doing? I'm horrible. I'm absolutely horrible at it. I should hang my head in shame. I'm not really a Friends fan, though, to be honest. So, okay, I want her to push that. Please. Ruck, check the comments on my latest YouTube community post. Okay. Why? Shaz, you love Friends. My sister-in-law, my partner's sister, is a Friends fan as well. She has quite a few different things. Oh my god, how freaking epic is that? Seriously, how freaking epic was that sound? Oh, there's a secret door here. Let's inspect it. I also want her to open that. There is definitely something there. Optane, when you had your channels for 10 years, it will cancel you. Perfect Friends impression. Oh my god, Optane. So mean, Optane. So mean.
That's a snack.
Cindy, it would be more. Don't worry about it. I really appreciate that. I really do. Aha! Now we can open the door. We'll grab the sarcophagus fragment. Take that. How much is that worth? Oh, it's not worth anything? Aw. Reconstruct only available at home. Okay. I wonder if we reconstruct the sarcophagus, how much it'll be worth. Cindy, open the box first. Yes, definitely. But yeah, just do it. It's funny. Okay. Okay. Once we get Nursada back home, then I'll go check the comments. Shaz, your favorite was Ross. Ross is awesome. Ross is definitely awesome. So collect the gold. And open. Egyptian sigil of the Tomb of Discovery. Estimated worth is 100 simoleons. Nice. Alright, now I want her to use the stairs. No, I'm not exiting the game. I keep forgetting that I can't rotate using Q and E in The Sims 3. Okay. We have another box. So let's open that. And then we're back at the beginning. So what's in here? 8 copper ingots. Grab those and step on the pressure plate. This is definitely a lucrative time. Hooray! Go through the door. No bad things have happened to us this time around. So that is good, at least. And we've already opened that door, that box, but I will check it just to be on the safe side. Yeah, it's empty. That's what I thought. All right, back up the stairs. Oh, wait, what? Hold up. What is that? Read. I didn't notice that coming in. Is it going to say what it was? A note scrawled on the wall. Every good explorer should carry a tent and dried food at all times. The stairs close behind me, but luckily I'm prepared. I'm confident I'll find a way out any day now. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, luckily this was a small tomb, so, you know, it didn't take us very long. Cindy, does my partner play Sims? No, he doesn't. He's more into city building games than Sims. I like The Sims. For me, The Sims is awesome. I've been playing The Sims since Sims 1 came out. I got The Sims 1 back in 2001, you know, like the year after it came out. And yeah, absolutely love it. Now the question, I keep hitting the QE button. Gosh darn it. The question is, can I end my thing early? I do want to go ahead and... Okay, let's check the adventure board. I mean, why not? But yeah, I'm the life simmer in this household. My son likes playing Eden, which is like a Minecraft clone for the iPad. He loves that game. He spends hours building motorways and tunnels and rest areas and towns in that game. He loves it. Um, I'm more into like The Sims and Minecraft and Paralives when it comes out. I am so looking forward to Paralives. Cannot wait for it to come out later this year. Morkakor is working on a business opportunity with the Egyptian government to find 3 ancient relics. The work will be dangerous but quite profitable. Interested Sims should report to Abdul Kamal, sorry, for more information. Okay. Reward visa points and treasure. You know what? Sure. Let's do it. We got 3 days here. We might as well, right? Shaz, you bought SimCity for your daughter a few years back after you gave her your old laptop. I used to play SimCity. I had it on the original Nintendo, and I played it for quite a bit. But I have to admit, Life Sims is definitely more my cup of tea than city builder games are. City builder games I get burned out so quickly on, but I can literally play The Sims for hours on end.
Whoa! Oh.
Cindy, at least we're both gamers. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, my son likes, well, he's got that one game that he likes playing. My housemates love playing games. My partner's a gamer, so it's all good. Okay, whoops. It's, what is this? It is most excellent to see a fresh set of hands at Al Simhara. I suggest you visit the market before you venture further to purchase a tent, dried food, and a shower in a can so that you don't end up starved or smelly amongst the dunes. Here is some dried food. Awful tasting stuff, but it will keep you alive. I need you to take care of a small errand for me. I accidentally left papers in a nearby tomb. Go to the Tomb of Discovery, find my papers, and bring them back to me. You will be compensated. Then I will give you more exciting tasks. Okay, okay. Is it back where? Yeah, it's back at base. Okay, sure. Sure, we can totally do that. So, let's go back to base. How are her needs? Her needs are a bit she could do with something to eat. So, I'm just going to have her actually I'm going to have her jog back here, and then she can take care of her needs, and we'll see how it goes. Shaz, his last name is Camel. Your ex-mother-in-law's maiden name was is it Camel or Camel? And yes, she was Egyptian. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to see that they, they used actual Egyptian names for this. Shaz, like a camel, so it is pronounced camel. Okay. Gurney, you agree with me that you're more of a life simmer than a city builder simmer? Cindy, you all day playing. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, same. I mean, if I didn't have, like videos to record and stuff, I would like 100% constantly like be playing games. So she's jogging, and I'm hoping that by jogging it's going to improve. I accidentally right-clicked and canceled the athletic skill wish. Oops. She can have the wish to fully explore a tomb instead. Oops. I am so sorry, Miranda. Or Masada, sorry. Oh my gosh. I am such a dork. I am such a dork. Shaz, do I already have the papers? What, the... No, I don't. I don't already have the papers, no. Because you don't find them until you've activated the adventure, if I'm remembering correctly. Rock, did I see the comment? No, no. Thank you for the reminder. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I've got to go do YouTube. Give me a sec. Do you like my backdrop, by the way? Rock Muir Pogger. Oh dear. Hold on. I gotta do an emoji. There we go. Okay. I responded with an appropriate emoji. Okay, back to this. Shaz, mistakes happen. Yeah, it's so easy to right click on things with and forgetting that, you know, that right click means that it cancels things. Oops. Rock, ooh, you. Oh, I'm picturing you going, ooh, you broke the rules, you know, and then that sing song voice that we used when we were kids. Or at least I used when I was a kid. Shaz probably knows what I'm talking about, right? Shaz, if anyone's my age, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's like when you were with your friends or your siblings and they did something bad, you're like, ooh, you're gonna be in trouble. Gurney, you play a game called Supermarket Simulator. My housemate plays Supermarket Simulator, and they say that they find it really, really fun to play. Yeah, it's the closest thing to a Pogger emoji that I could find. Quickly. Shaz, yes, you know exactly what I mean. And Rock, that was the tone you were going for, the exact tone. It's like, ooh. By the way, everyone, this is probably a good time to ask. Is she going to sleep? Yes, she is. It's fine. This is probably a good time to ask if you're over on YouTube, if you could please, if you're enjoying the live stream, like the live stream, because every 4 likes that we get on our YouTube live streams is £1 that I will give to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK. They're a UK-based charity that helps cats find their forever home. So liking the video helps cats, which I think is, you know, adorable. So Rock, ooh, you broke the rules. You're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I don't know why when you're a kid you use that tone of voice. It's like this mocking, belittling, you know, heckling kind of voice. So funny. Like the live stream on every single account you have. Oh dear. No, no, no. That's a bit a bit silly. Rock, you probably have like 10 YouTube accounts. How do you have so many YouTube accounts? That is just wow. It's like I've got 3 YouTube accounts. I have one that is a fictional person account. And it is literally, I'm gonna let her. Is she gonna get something to eat? No, she's gonna go take a shower. It's fine. I'm gonna let her do that, and then we'll go into the tomb after she gets something to eat as well. So yeah, what was I saying? Do y'all remember what it was I was trying to say? My mind just went blank. Rock Train Muir's entire bank account, all for charity. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My YouTube account. So I've got one that is my viewer avatar, as in like it represents my YouTube audience, and I use that to try when I need ideas of videos. So on that account, I watch nothing but videos that my audience would watch. Okay, and then I take their homepage, and when I need an idea for my video, I look at that account's homepage and look at videos that are currently, you know, that YouTube's currently pushing, and then use that to make my own version of that, you know, go from there to get my creative juices flowing, and come up with a video idea based off of some of those. Then my second one is my original YouTube account, which is basically I post things that are not The Sims. And then this account is my pure, life simulation, Sims, Paralives account. And all that wonderful stuff. So she is getting something to eat now. She is going to have to use the toilet, but I'm hoping that I can get her into the tomb and out before she needs the toilet. So I'll let her eat, and then we'll go into the tomb. I nearly said the toilet and explore it, but no, it's the tomb. We'll go into the tomb, and we will explore it. Tomb? Tome? Tomb. A tome is a book. A tomb is a grave. There we go. That's how you know the difference. Reggie got 15 Twitter accounts. Jeez, dude. I've got one Twitter. No, two? I think I have two accounts on Twitter/X. But one I stopped using. Well, I've stopped using both. But one I stopped using like years ago. And she's singing. And the other one I stopped using last year when it got bought out by Muskmelon. Because I can't stand the guy. Okay, so let's use the stairs. And we will go through the Tomb of Discovery and try to find this guy's papers that he wants. Find the missing briefing. Okay. So this means we're just gonna have to, like, click on things. And I'm hoping that we can find the papers. I'm hoping that we don't have to, like, wait for it to reload or something, because, that would definitely not be good. Right, I want you to go down the stairs, please. No interactions available on that. Go ahead and view those. And then go inside. No idea what's going to happen if I don't find these papers. All right. Nothing there that I can look at. Okay. What about this door? Go through that door, please. Shaz, tomb versus tome. You have a Twitter account, but you didn't like it, so you don't use it. Yeah, I'm on Blue Sky now, which is great. I love Blue Sky. Blue Sky has a Oh, I think it might be in this chest. I'm not sure what gives me that idea, but I think it might be in here.
Maybe.
There we go. And now we'll go and deliver the briefing. This must be the papers that Abdul Camel was talking about. Strange. It seems to have the Morku Core label on the front of the folder. Time to get this back to Abdul Camel. Shaz, check all the walls too, just in case you missed something the first time I went through the tombs. And yeah, it's glowing. Like it's glowing. The music on this, when you complete a task in Adventures, it's just so dramatic and over the top, like you're in Invaders of the Lost Arks. No, Crusaders of the Lost Ark. I'm getting my space arcade games mixed up with Indiana Jones. It's easy to do, So easy to do. Chaz, you have two uncle-in-laws called Abdul. Were any of them last name Camel? Are your uncle-in-laws one of in The Sims? No, they weren't named Camel. Okay.
Jimmy Calorie? Dorna. Dumina?
Oh my god, here it goes again. The tomb didn't kill you? Most excellent. It will take me some time. No, dude, I'm a ghost, honestly. It'll take me some time to analyze these papers. Until then, Morkukor has other tasks for you. Report to my lackey, Layla Lufty. I don't fully trust this person, but one cannot. Layla Lufty? Seriously? One cannot choose their employees. Wait, what? You literally can choose your employees, dude. Do whatever is asked of you. Oh, okay. That's over there. So yeah, let's accept. Seriously, dude, you literally can. Let's go over there and report in. Shaz, one was Abdul Tolba and the other Abdul Gadalrab? Gad-el-Rab? Sorry, I'm horrible at pronouncing names. I'm doing good to pronounce my own name half the time, so. Your mother-in-law's name was Layla Camel. I love the name Layla. Such a nice name. Before she got married. Okay. Gad-el-Rab. Rob? Rob or Rab? As in, like, R-A-A-B kind of sounding, or Rab as in literally R-A-B. Your granddaughter was named after your ex-mother-in-law and named Layla with an I. Oh, cool. God, that music. That music. My name is Layla Lufty. Abdul Campbell gives me all the hard jobs for this operation. A typical Morkukor work ethic. Gobble the easy profits and cower from trouble. Anyway, the boss didn't properly budget our operations for this quarter. Obviously, the locals expect to be paid. I need you to find 4 pieces of turquoise, which I can use instead of cash payment. You may find some near the pyramids across the river. I'd start there first. Okay, so across the river. So like down here. All right, so yeah, we'll find the gems near the pyramids across the river. Okay, so here's the pyramids, or the Sphinx anyway. Are there any? Oh, here are the pyramids. Okay, so if I have her go over here, we'll visit Camp Moon. She's really gonna have to use the toilet soon, but I can't help her with that, so it's fine. Shaz, small A in Rob. Rob. Okay. You were gonna say the pyramids are kinda near the Sphinx. Kinda, sorta, yeah. The Sphinx is like southwest, and the pyramids are southeast-ish. Ish being the key word there. Rab, oh, Rab, like bad, so Rab, yeah. Yes, Paul, you can play with your Furbies tomorrow. Do you want to show everyone your Furby tonight? You can if you want. Paul's got this ice cream cone in his hand and he's just smiling. And I'm like, do you want to show everyone your Furby? Smile. Walks off. So, who knows? Who knows? You might get to see Paul's new Furby tonight. You might have to wait till Monday. Toss a coin. Who knows? Jazz, yay, you want to see both last two, please? I believe that would be the black one, which is really cute. And, the other one. Okay, so we're visiting a camp here. Is there a toilet here? Yes, there is. I'm gonna let her wait here and hope that she uses the toilet on her own. Yes, she is. Fantastic. Yes. Yay for high will. The neon pink one is so pink. Oh my gosh. It's like sear my retinas pink, you know? It really is. Okay, so we are looking for sapphires, and they said across the river near the pyramids. So here's the pyramids. Turquoise. Collecting. I love how it's marked on the map. They make it really easy for you. That's fishing. More turquoise. Where's the turquoise? The game said there. Whoa. Oh, there it is. There it is. The game said there's turquoise, so collect that turquoise. Collect that turquoise. Okay. That's 3 pieces of turquoise. Are there any other turquoises? Turquoises? Turquoise? Oh, yep, there's one over here. Collect. Okay, that is 4 turquoises. That word does not sound right at all, does it? Turquoise? It's got to be though. Shaz autonomous rocks my socks. Oh dear. Cindy, your male sim had 15 babies before he died with 3 sims. He died today. It's a great storyline you have going. It sounds like it. Oh my gosh. You're not doing a 100 baby challenge by any chance, are you? because that sounds like how you do a 100 baby challenge. Cindy, you're off to play Sims 4. No worries, my friend. You take care of yourself. Enjoy the Sims. And say hello to Grim for me. Okay. Cindy wasn't married. No worries there. Okay. We got to get this turquoise. We got 1 out of 4. We're going to go collect this one. I'm hoping that she gives us more simoleons than what these turquoise are worth, to be honest. And now we go get the other one. I will probably send her back to her home camp after she finishes this, because I kind of, you know, it's like she kind of needs to go to the toilet, and well, no, she's fine with toilet, but she needs food. So I would rather her use the barbecue to eat food than eat, you know, the food that's in her inventory. Shaz, yeah, what is plural for turquoise? Is it turquoise? Is the singular form of the word the plural form of the word as well? If Augie was here, he would know because he listens to an etymology podcast. Not to be confused with entomology, which is something entirely different according to Opting. Also, if you want to summon Opting, all you have to do is go, "Hey Opting, let's spin the wheel." And watch him run. Shaz, the plural of turquoise can be turquoise or turquoises. So both. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. I honestly had no idea, but it's nice to know I was right. Copied from Google. Google is sometimes right as well, so I'll believe it. Oh my god, where is she going? I swear I clicked on one that's closer than this. She really needs to pee, though. No, she doesn't need to pee. She's hungry. Why do I keep looking at her hunger meter and thinking that's her bladder need? Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. Shaz, you take that as a right. You had no clue. It's English is weird. English is like one of those really, really weird languages. That's just so confusing at times. Okay, now let's deliver the gems, and then I'll have her go back to her home base so that she can, you know, do all the things that she needs to do, like get food and sleep. While she's traveling, I'll go through her information here. 66 turquoise each. Wow. I mean, that's worth a bit, isn't it? At least she's enjoying herself while she's on holiday, you know, doing nefarious deeds. And now I've got that song, you know, Dirty Deeds Come Dirt Cheap in my head. God, that's an old song. Who wrote that song or who sung that song? Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. AC/DC. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? I love AC/DC. Such a good band. Shaz, English is a weird language. People who learned English as a second language have told you that English is one of the hardest languages to learn. I've had people tell me that as well. When I was in high school, one of the foreign exchange students was from Hong Kong, and she's like, English is was like really difficult to learn. She could speak in 5 different languages, English being one of them. And she's like, English is the hard, out of all of the languages that I know how to read and write, she's like, English was the hardest one to learn. And I'm like, wow. Shaz, you sing Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep? Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep. Absolutely love it. Okay, so she's headed over to here. No, you are not allowed to eat your apple. I know that you're hungry, but you deliver the gems, and then you can go back to your home base, and then you can eat over there. You're not having your apple. That's for emergencies. You are not starving. You can wait. See how nice I am to my Sims. I feel like I'm chiding a child here, you know? Anyone else, when you play The Sims, feel like you're chiding a small child when you play the game? Shaz, right? Oh, dear. Wait, we haven't delivered the gems yet? Alright, fine, we'll do it in the morning. We'll deliver the gems in the morning. I think we woke her up. Oops, it's fine. Shaz, yes, you do. Okay, so yeah, I will let her do... I can't control her because her hunger need isn't in the red yet. So I'm going to just like let her do what she wants right now. So, okay, she's going to the refrigerator. She's getting herself something to eat. That's fine. And I'm hoping after she gets herself something to eat that she'll take care of her energy need as well. And while she eats, I'm going to go into her inventory and see how much this stuff is. So that's 100. Actually, can we do anything else? Oh wow, we're definitely selling these copper ingots at 6 simoleons each. Can I like do control? No, I can't. Okay. It's like, is there a way in The Sims 3 to sell off an entire stack of something? Uh-oh. Okay. For a second there, I thought that the game was gonna crash on me. In fact, I should probably save the game real quick. Shaz, you'll have a Google. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What time is it? Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Alright, go on to bed, Chica. Go on. Sleep. Alright, so she's got dry food. She's got the sarcophagus fragment, which she doesn't have enough fragments to reconstruct, so she's gonna have to wait on that. I will have her analyze the Egyptian sigil. And I cannot sell those turquoise because she needs to deliver them to the person, to Layla. Okay. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Now I've got AC/DC in my head now. Ah. I mean, seriously though, if you're gonna get a band stuck in your head, AC/DC is a good one to get stuck in your head, you know? Shaz, to sell a stack of items in The Sims 3, open your Sims inventory, click and hold the blue tab on the stack and drag it to the sell button. So that tab there, and then, ah, nice. Okay, cool. I'm not going to sell that though, but it's really cool to know. Thank you very much, Shaz. I appreciate it. AC/DC are definitely legends, yes. Love it. Your vacation will be over in 1 day. Thank you for letting me know, game. All right, so why don't you go deliver the gems? I know you're hungry, but go deliver the gems. You can do it. You can do the thing. Go deliver the gems, get some money, and after our holiday, we're going to try to embiggen her house a little bit. Because that was the goal of the stream, is to embiggen the house. By collecting as much money as we can and embiggening the house. I at least want to, like, separate the bathroom. I want to at least make her a small bathroom so that she doesn't have to use the toilet in her main living space anymore. Shaz, you're a good secretary. Worth 20k. What's worth 20k? You're worth 20k? I would say you're worth 20k. Yes, Shaz. That turquoise will keep operations moving along nicely. No, the sim. Ah, yes. She's not worth 20k yet, but she's getting there. She is getting there. Sending you to assist me is the best thing Morku Core has done in weeks. I hope you stick around. I have some personal concerns about the reputation of Morku Core, and I believe the local citizenry is growing hostile. I'd like to get close to some of the other villagers and see what they think about this corporation. Right. Discuss Morku Core with 3 Egyptians. All right, so let's do it. Let's introduce ourselves. And then I would like to hold on. Where is it at? Friendly. Discuss Morkusor. I don't know what it's under. I can fight her if I want to. She does. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's here, so maybe I have to talk to someone else. Are there any other people around here that I can talk with? Where do you find Egyptians in Egypt? Visit the Baccarat household. Okay, let's go visit them. Shaz, one of her wishes is to be worth over 20,000 simoleons. That's one of her wishes. But the main goal of the wishes challenge is to have your get your sim a house that satisfies all of their needs. So she currently has something that satisfies her hunger need, which is the refrigerator. She has a toilet that satisfies her bladder need. She has a bed that satisfies her energy need. She has a shower, which is her hygiene need. So really, she needs like a telephone, like a landline, to satisfy her social need, or a computer, and like a TV or a radio to satisfy her fun need. But I would like to separate her bathroom stuff as well if I can afford to. If I can afford it. Okay, ask about Mokucore. There we go. So that's one. And there's another person here. Ask about Mokucore. And ask this person about Mokucore as well. There we go. 3 people in one household. We really lucked out there. We definitely lucked out there. We earned 386 simoleons. Nice. I'm not a big fan of those guys. When they laugh, it's really creepy. We have so much in common. I'd like to get to know you better. Okay. So we asked one person. What about Rafi? Ask about Morkakor? Are you gonna let me ask about Morkakor? Please? Charming introduction. Maybe I should get friendlier. Okay. So let's do a charming introduction with him as well. And hopefully they'll answer our questions next. Okay, so friendly, chat, then ask about Mokucore, and then friendly. Hold on, let's introduce ourselves to him real quick. Trying my best here to get them to you know, like me and stuff, at least enough that they'll answer my questions. There we go. Shaz, that will up her wish to be worth 20k. Yeah, definitely. You haven't taken the doggies out to pee at 6 a.m. It's now 7:04 because they're still sleeping. Shh. Be very, very quiet. I definitely, 100%. Shh. Must be quiet so not to wake up the doggos. Oh, look, squirrel. So mean. So mean. All right, let's see. Your vacation will be over in 12 hours. Oh no. Can I get... Uh-oh. Oh no. She's got a crush on someone. Who is it? Is it him? Is it Rafi? I think she's got a crush on Rafi. I'm not a big fan of Mokucore. When they laugh, it's really creepy. Okay. So that's 2. Shaz, you saw the chat I have to do. It's on the first page thingy. What? Don't say the S word. Don't say the S word. The dogs will hear you. My goal will be gold when I click on them. Yeah. It is an Augie. I wish they would leave. It's all a big conspiracy, you see, between their secret leaders, the land grabs, and those Illuminati guys. They're taking over the world. Wow. All right, let's go and report in. All right, going back. How you doing, Augie? I'm doing good, thank you, Augie. I've had a... bit of a infuriating day editing videos, but I got all 5,000 steps in today, so I'll take it. Into the fire. It is as I feared, but perhaps this will present an opportunity. Anyway, the documents have been deciphered, and it's time to send you into the fire. Unfortunately for you, that is not a euphemism. Morkukor is interested in a strain of flame fruits that grow in the tomb of the burning sands. I believe they plan to use it to help develop some kind of post-atomic propulsion drive. Use this key to enter the tomb and gather some of those fruits. It's bound to be hot in there, so you might want to bring some shower in a can. I have to say yes, but I'm not gonna be able to do it because our holiday ends in like 5 hours. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna let her do whatever she wants to do until it's time to leave. How you doing? Augie, you're doing good. At least something positive has come out of today. Yes. I'm of two minds about the video, so I don't know if I should just start the editing process all over again, or if I should just stubbornly continue with the file that I'm working on, or that I started working on today. It's a 3-hour raw footage video, and I used DaVinci Resolve to edit out the silent bits. And the problem is that DaVinci Resolve decided that a lot of me talking was silent, which is ridiculous because I was definitely talking. And it took out, like, I would say probably about 45 minutes of me talking. So I started going through the footage today and scrubbing through the bits that it deleted, clipped out, and trying to find all of the bits where I was talking so that I can edit them. It's a pain in the neck. So I honestly don't know if I should just give up and start over from scratch tomorrow, or if I should just be stubborn and continue on. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel in the morning. Masada learned that Layla is never nude. Okay. And Augie, I am glad that you're doing well. I really am. So, we're supposed to enter the tomb of the burning sands, but like I said, she really doesn't have enough time to do it. So, how are her needs? Her needs are all right. I think I'm going to go ahead and send her back home so that she can take care of her needs. And then we'll head home in a few in-game hours. We're definitely not going to have enough time to go to the tomb, though. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can always come back at a later date. He says, knowing full well that tonight's the finale of this challenge. Unless y'all really want me to continue this challenge, we can continue. We do need to get back into The Sims 4 at some point, but I can continue this if you really want me to. Or, if you have any enough challenge points, over on Twitch, you can redeem your channel points to have me continue playing The Sims 3. Just saying. While Narsada is taking a shower, by the way, my friends, this is a good opportunity to remind you all over on YouTube that if you are enjoying the live stream, please feel free to subscribe and like the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Every 4 likes on our live streams, by the way, equals £1 British that I give to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK. If you wish to donate to the charity yourself, I do have in the YouTube description, I do have a charity link there as well. Shaz, exactly. Augie, definitely continue. How am I finding the World Adventures? The World Adventures is loads of fun. What is that? Oh, that's a tip jar. Why is there a mime in camp? Seriously. Why mime?
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, Yarble.
The mime talked.
Uba Reba Nafu.
I didn't think the mimes were allowed to talk. Augie, I need to finish one World Adventure, so I at least need another stream. What about you all over on YouTube? Would you like me to continue the Sims 3 live streams for a little bit longer? We can probably extend this for another week if y'all would like me to. So I could do Sims 3 again next week, Sims 1 the week after, and then the week after that, like in September, we can continue with the Sims 4 and go back to Sims 4. Augie, you always thought that mimes gave you the silent treatment. Oh. Are there mimes in The Sims 4? I honestly don't know. Do we have mimes in The Sims 4? I'm racking my brain now. I'm like, I honestly can't remember. Hey Shaz, can you do a Google for me? Are there mimes in The Sims 4? Your friends just became friends with or your sim just became friends with another sim. Shaz, yes sir. Looking. Oh, thank you, Shaz. I appreciate that. Okay. So you really, your bladder need is like in the red. Where is the toilet here? Yeah, here we go. Why don't you use the toilet before you have an accident, you know? Stop watching the mime and go use the toilet. I know the mime is funny, but Shaz, there are no mimes included as a specific playable sim or career in the Sims 4 base game. However, players can create a mime sim using the game's Create a Sim mode and customize their appearance, including the classic mime makeup and clothing. Okay. So you can create a sim that looks like a mime, but you can't actually do mime things. Interesting. Okay, that's it. We need to start a petition and ask for the Sims team to give us a mime career in The Sims 4. Shaz has just redeemed. Pick a game, The Sims 3. All right, thank you, Shaz, for making sure that we are continuing The Sims 3 for another week. Yay! Shaz is like, I am determined that this sim will get their wish to become worth more than 20,000 simoleons. You were going to choose another game you had your mind on, but you thought, let's keep this one going. Oh, thank you so much, Shaz. Out of curiosity, what was the other game that you had your mind on? I am curious now. And I know her fun need is like semi-low, but why is she watching the mime so much? Nora Alarabi? Ooh, that name. Shaz My Sims? Ah, I see. You enjoyed watching my gameplay on that. Nora, yes, Noura. I have to admit, I have never heard that name seen that name spelt like that. I knew a Nora when I was in high school, but she spelt it Nora
Chippy!
without the U. I have to let her do. She wants to do this. Okay, I'm gonna go ultra speed and hope that eventually, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say I hope that eventually she'll get something to eat. Shaz, you've only heard the male version of the name in Egypt, but it was a nickname, Uncle Noor. Okay. So that is an Egyptian name. Interesting. They really tried to make this as authentic as they could. You know, proper Egyptian names, Egyptian songs. In Arabic, Nur or Noor means light or radiance. It's a gender-neutral name and a common Muslim name with roots in both Arabic and Aramaic. Cool. I love learning about names and, you know, just etymologies of words and where words came from. When I was little, I wanted to be an English teacher. I also wanted to become a writer at one point, but I realized that I'm not creative enough to be a writer. So I'm like, I'll be an English teacher instead. And then I grew out of that because I realized that I hated learning about English grammar. And of course, you know, if you're an English teacher, then you have to teach grammar, and I absolutely hated learning English grammar. I just hated it. It sucked the joy out of everything for me. So your vacation will be over soon. Okay, there we go. The phase of the adventure is at an end. There are many more to be had in Egypt. Return home, rest up, tell a story or two of adventures had, then return to Egypt for another foray into the unknown. Okay, what is the Darwin's Revenge? Is it that one? Is it that? Is it that? Is it that? 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 The drum kit. That's the drum kit. The icicles. Is it that one? Where are the icicles? The Metropolitan Building. That's there. Okay. This elbow down. That? No, that? That. I have no idea. I'm just randomly clicking now. Central Air. Okay, it's fine. All right, now she gets to go home, and we're going to embiggen her house a bit. Shaz, you loved Egyptian history in high school. Oh yeah, we did a little bit of like ancient Egyptian history when I was in 6th grade. Sadly, we didn't really cover it too much in high school, which was a real shame. But I did love reading about it in 6th grade history book. We didn't go over a lot of it again in 6th grade history either, you know, social studies. But I read my history book cover to cover in 6th grade. So Gurney, when you were younger, you wanted to be a singer, but you have stage fright. And Augie, you love Egyptian mythology as well. Shaz, you by chance married an Egyptian man and you spent a year in Egypt. Oh, nice. Egypt is just, from the photos that I've seen of it, it is so beautiful. All right, so she has work in 17 hours. So let's go ahead real quick. Let's embiggen her house. She has 1,400 simoleons, which isn't a lot of money, but I think it's gonna be just enough to take care of things. So let's go into build mode. We'll do walls, and I will make a little bump out here. There we go. This is gonna be her bathroom. So then if I grab some floors and let's do some linoleum and we'll go with, let's go with this pink tile. Actually, no, not the pink tile. We'll do the white, pink, and blue. There we are. And we'll do, ceiling tiles as well. And I'm thinking just the, I don't want anything fancy. We'll do the thin ceiling molding line in white. So let's... Hold on. Floors and ceilings. Yep. Okay. Let's go... Is it up a floor to do this? Yes, there we go. So, ceiling tiles. We don't have ceiling tiles in the cabin either. So let's give her ceiling tiles in the cabin. I know we don't have to, but I like the idea of doing it, you know? And then for the walls, we also need a light. So I need to be careful here. Wallpaper, let's do tile. And we'll go with the Miles of Mint. Why not? And I think... There we go. Alright, so we need a door and a light. We can do this. We can 100% do this. Shaz, it is a beautiful country. You went up to Alexandria from Cairo, and the Red Sea isn't red. It's a Mediterranean blue-green and absolutely breathtaking. I bet it is. I would love to go there one day, but unfortunately, I don't think there's ever a chance that I'll get to go. So we'll put the door there, and then I'll move the sink there. We'll put the toilet there, and if I can grab the shower, and we'll put the shower there. So now she literally has everything in this little bathroom that she needs. I will put a light in. So we'll go to buy mode and lighting. I'll get a ceiling light, and I just want like a simple, we'll get a super simple light for her. So the bare bulb will do for the bathroom. How nice is that? And now we can move her bed. Like so that it looks a little bit better in here. And we have 400 simoleons, so let me see if I can get her something for her fun need. Because she needs something for her fun need. She's got the old-timey telly here that we can get. So yeah, let's get her that. Let's get her the old-timey television. There we go. And if we can afford it, maybe a little chair. We're not getting her like a lot of money here, but let's get her the Avant, yes, and let's do the white. And she needs something for her social need, so we need like a telephone or something like that. Shaz, you love it. Yep, TV. We got that little TV there. I think we're doing really, really well. Entertainment. Let's see. Ah, no. Where are the phones? Appliances? No. Vehicles? No. Kids? Nope. Storage? Decor. It's not pet essentials. Where is phones? It's under electronics. Okay, great. Ah. Oh yeah, computers, audio, miscellaneous. Here we go. So let's see. The tabletop Topia phone is 35 simoleons. What is this? The clock d'art? Oh, it's one of those old-fashioned clocks things. Okay, I'm not gonna bother about that. She doesn't have any tables, so I can't really do that one. Cuckoo clock. Immobile phone. Yes, here we go. For 50 simoleons. And I think we'll put it right there. Actually, is there any... Does this come in any swatches? Oh yeah, we'll get that one. The grayish green one. Whatever color that is. There we go. So now she has something to take care of all of her needs. Of course, we are going to continue playing this next week, which means we're going to try to embiggen her house even more next week. But for starters, I think that this is quite good. Let's go back into live mode. And the first thing she's going to do is go and inspect her home. Guaranteed that is the first thing she's going to do. She's going to go in here and like, oh, no. Nope, she's tidying up her bin. Shaz, you need to be RB. Loki's awake now. Aw, give them a scritch for me. Gosh darn it. I'm like... My sim proved me a liar. I'm like, I bet the first thing my sim's gonna do is go in and inspect her new TV. And she's like, yeah, no, Muir. I'm gonna clean up this trash. Gosh darn it, Sims. Gosh darn it. It's fine. It's fine. I will let her clean up. And I'm gonna go ahead and queue up her things. So I'm just gonna have her have a quick meal of bread and jam, and then let her take care of her bladder needs and her energy. And I'm doing this because they're all nearly in the orange, so we might as well queue everything up for her. I keep hitting escape, thinking that it's going to enter the main menu, like like The Sims 4. I am so used to The Sims 4. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. So I'm going to save the game, and I think we will end the game there. But I did promise you all that we will read a chapter from the Men in the Brown Suit. So let me do that for you all real quick. Where is save and quit? There we go. So for those of you who are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. And allow me to explain what we're doing. So we were playing The Sims 3. We will continue with The Sims 3 next Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time. But this is my birthday week. And to celebrate, I promised everyone that I would read a chapter of a public domain book called The Man in the Brown Suit by Agatha Christie. Every night during every stream this week as a way to celebrate my birthday, because I love reading books, and you know, it's fun to do. So I know y'all don't want to see text like that on the screen, so I'm just going to zoom into me, and we're going to read chapter 20 of this book. But please, if you are over on YouTube or Twitch, please hang around because afterwards we're gonna go and we are gonna raid a fellow sim streamer, um, and carry the fun and the laughter over to someone else. So, chapter 20. I drove to the hotel. There was no one in the lounge that I knew. I ran upstairs and tapped on Suzanne's door. Her voice bade me come in. When she saw who it was, she literally fell on my neck. Anne, dear, where have you been? I've been worried to death about you. What have you been doing? Having adventures, I replied. Episode 3 of The Pearls of Pamela. I told her the whole story. She gave vent to a deep sigh when I finished. Why do these things always happen to you? She demanded plaintively. Why does no one gag me and bind me hand and foot? You wouldn't like it if they did, I assured her. To tell you the truth, I'm not nearly so keen on having adventures, myself as I was. A little of that sort of thing goes a long way. Oh, welcome back, Shaz. Ooh, 4 degrees Celsius. Ooh, no thank you. Suzanne seemed unconvinced. An hour or two of gagging and binding would have changed her views quickly enough. Suzanne likes thrills, but she hates being uncomfortable. And what are we all doing now? She asked. I don't quite know, I said thoughtfully. You still go to Rhodesia, of course, to keep an eye on Paget. And you? That was just my difficulty. Had Chichester gone on the Kilmorden, or had he not? Did he mean to carry out his original plan of going to Durban? The hour of his leaving Moisenberg seemed to point to an affirmative answer to both questions. In that case, I might go to Durban by train. I fancied that I should get there before the boat. On the other hand, if the news of my escape were wired to Chichester, and also the information that I had left Cape Town for Durban, nothing was simpler for him than to leave the boat at either Port Elizabeth or East London, and so give me the slip completely. It was rather a knotty problem. We'll inquire about trains to Durban anyway, I said. And it's not too late for morning tea, said Suzanne. We'll have it in the lounge. The Durban train left at 8:15 that evening, so they told me at the office. For the moment I postponed decision and joined Suzanne for somewhat belated 11 o'clock tea. Do you feel that you would really recognize Chichester again, in any other disguise, I mean? Asked Suzanne. I shook my head ruefully. I certainly didn't recognize him as a stewardess, and never should have but for your drawing. The man's a professional actor, I'm sure of it, said Suzanne thoughtfully. His makeup is perfectly marvelous. He might come off the boat as a navvy or something, and you'd never spot him. You're very cheering, I said. At that minute, Colonel Race stepped in through the window and came and joined us. What is Sir Eustace doing? Asked Suzanne. I haven't seen him about today. Rather an odd expression passed over the Colonel's face. He's got a little trouble of his own to attend to, which is keeping him busy. Tell us about it. I mustn't tell tales out of school. Tell us something, even if you have to invent it for our own special benefit. Well, what would you say to the famous man in the brown suit having made the voyage with us? What? I felt the color die out of my face and then surge back again. Fortunately, Colonel Race was not looking at me. It's a fact, I believe. Every port watched for him, and he bamboozled Pedler into bringing him out as his secretary. Not Mr. Paget. Oh, not Paget, the other fellow. Rayburn, he called himself. Have they arrested him? Asked Suzanne. Under the table, she gave my hand a reassuring squeeze. I waited breathlessly for an answer. He seems to have disappeared into thin air. How does Sir Eustace take it? Regards it as a personal insult offered him by fate. An opportunity of hearing Sir Eustace's views on the matter presented itself later in the day. We were awakened from a refreshing afternoon nap by a page boy with a note. In touching terms, it requested the pleasure of our company at tea in his sitting room. Opting, Suzanne wants to be described at length by a mystery actor. Indeed. Indeed. Where was I? Oh, yes. The poor man was indeed in a pitiable state. He poured out his troubles to us, encouraged by Suzanne's sympathetic murmurs. She does that sort of thing very well. First, a perfectly strange woman has the impertinence to get herself murdered in my house, on purpose to annoy me, I do believe. Why my house? Why, of all the houses in Great Britain, choose the Mill House? What harm had I ever done the woman that she must needs get herself murdered there? Suzanne made one of her sympathetic noises again, and Sir Eustace proceeded in a still more aggrieved tone. And if that's not enough, the fellow who murdered her has the impudence, the colossal impudence, to attach himself to me as my secretary. My secretary, if you please. I'm tired of secretaries. I won't have any more secretaries. Either they're concealed murderers or else they're drunken brawlers. Have you seen Paget's black eye? But of course you have. How can I go about with a secretary like that? And his face is such a nasty shade of yellow, too, just the color that doesn't go with the black eye. I've done with secretaries unless I have a nice girl with liquid eyes who'll hold my hand when I'm feeling cross. What about you, Miss Anne? Will you take on the job? How often shall I have to hold your hand? I asked, laughing. All day long, replied Sir Eustace gallantly. I shan't get much typing done at that rate, I reminded him. That doesn't matter. All this work is Paget's idea. He works me to death. I'm looking forward to leaving him behind in Cape Town. He is staying behind? Yes, he'll enjoy himself thoroughly sleuthing about after Rayburn. That's the sort of thing suits Paget down to the ground. He adores intrigue, but I'm quite serious in my offer. Will you come? Mrs. Blair here is a competent chaperone, and you can have a half holiday every now and again to dig for bones. Thank you very much, Sir Eustace, I said cautiously, but I think I'm leaving for Durban tonight. Now, don't be an obstinate girl. Remember, there are lots of lions in Rhodesia. You'll like lions. All girls do. Will they be practicing low jumps? I asked, laughing. No, thank you very much, but I must go to Durban. Sir Eustace looked at me, sighed deeply, then opened the door of the adjoining room and called to Paget. If you've quite finished your afternoon sleep, my dear fellow, perhaps you'd do a little work for a change. Guy Paget appeared in the doorway. He bowed to us both, starting slightly at the sight of me, and replied in a melancholy voice. I have been typing that memorandum all this afternoon, Sir Eustace. Well, stop typing it then. Go down to the Trade Commissioner's office, or the Board of Agriculture, or the Chamber of Mines, or one of those places, and ask them to send me some kind of a woman to take to Rhodesia. She must have liquid eyes and not object to my holding her hand. Yes, Sir Eustace, I will ask for a competent shorthand typist. Paget's a malicious fellow, said Sir Eustace after the secretary had departed. I'd be prepared to bet that he'll pick out some slab-faced creature on purpose to annoy me. She must have nice feet, too. I forgot to mention that. I clutched Suzanne excitedly by the hand and almost dragged her along to the room. Now, Suzanne, I said, we've got to make plans, and make them quickly. Paget is staying behind here. You heard that? Yes, I suppose that means I shan't be allowed to go to Rhodesia, which is very annoying, because I want to go to Rhodesia. How tiresome. Cheer up, I said. You're going all right. I don't see how you could back out at the last moment without it appearing frightfully suspicious. And besides, Paget might suddenly be summoned by Sir Eustace, and it would be far harder for you to attach yourself to him for the journey up. It would be hardly respectable, said Suzanne, dimpling. I should have to pretend a fit of his passion for him as an excuse. On the other hand, if you were there when he arrived, it would all be perfectly simple and natural. Besides, I don't think we ought to lose sight of the other two entirely. Oh, Anne, you surely can't suspect Colonel Race or Sir Eustace. I suspect everybody, I said darkly, and if you've read any detective stories, Suzanne, you must know that it's always the most unlikely person who's the villain. Lots of criminals have been cheerful fat men like Sir Eustace. Colonel Race isn't particularly fat or particularly cheerful either. Sometimes they're lean and saturnine, I retorted. I don't say I seriously suspect either of them, but after all, the woman was murdered in Sir Eustace's house. Yes, yes, we needn't go over all that again. I'll watch him for you, Anne, and if he gets any fatter and any more cheerful, I'll send you a telegram at once. Sir E. Swelling, highly suspicious, come at once. Really, Suzanne, I cried, you seem to think all this is a game. I know I do, said Suzanne unabashed. It seems like that. It's your fault, Anne. I've got imbued with your let's have an adventure spirit. It doesn't seem a bit real. Dear me, if Clarence knew I was running about Africa tracking dangerous criminals, he'd have a fit. Why don't you cable him about it? I asked sarcastically. Suzanne's sense of humor always fails her when it comes to sending cables. She considered my suggestion in perfectly good faith. I might. It would have to be a very long one. Her eyes brightened at the thought. But I think it's better not. Husbands always want to interfere with perfectly harmless amusements. Well, I said, summing up the situation, you will keep an eye on Sir Eustace and Colonel Race. I know why I've got to watch Sir Eustace, interrupted Suzanne, because of his figure and his humorous conversation. But I think it's carrying it rather far to suspect Colonel Race. I do indeed. Why, he's something to do with the Secret Service. Do you know, Anne, I believe the best thing we could do would be to confide in him and tell him the whole story. I objected vigorously to this unsporting proposal. I recognized in it the disastrous effects of matrimony. How often have I not heard a perfectly intelligent female say, in the tone of one clinching an argument, Edgar says, and all the time you are perfectly aware that Edgar is a perfect fool. Suzanne, by reason of her married state, was yearning to lean upon some man or other. However, she promised faithfully that she would not breathe a word to Colonel Race, and we went on with our plan making. Shaz, it's 5C now. Ooh, the temperature's going up. Before you know it, it'll be 7 degrees. And that's quite a warm day, you know, especially for the winter. It's quite clear that I must stay here and watch Paget, and this is the best way to do it. I must pretend to leave for Durban this evening, take my luggage down, and so on, but really I shall go to some small hotel in the town. I can alter my appearance a little, wear a fair toupee and one of those thick white lace veils, and I shall have a much better chance of seeing what he's really at if he thinks I'm safely out of the way. Suzanne approved this plan heartily. We made due and ostentatious preparations, inquiring once more about the departure of the train at the office and packing my luggage. We dined together in the restaurant. Colonel Race did not appear, but Sir Eustace and Paget were at the table in the window. Paget left the table halfway through the meal, which annoyed me, as I had planned to say good-bye to him. However, doubtless Sir Eustace would do as well. I went over to him when I had finished. Goodbye, Sir Eustace, I said. I'm off tonight to Durban. Sir Eustace sighed heavily. So I heard. You wouldn't like me to come with you, would you? I should love it. Nice girl. Sure you won't change your mind and come look for lions in Rhodesia? Quite sure. He must be a very handsome fellow, said Sir Eustace plaintively. Some young whippersnapper in Durban, I suppose, who puts my mature charms completely in the shade. By the way, Paget's going down in the car in a minute or two. He could take you to the station. Oh, no, thank you, I said hastily. Mrs. Blair and I have got our own taxi ordered. To go down with Guy Paget was the last thing I wanted. Sir Eustace looked at me attentively. I don't believe you like Paget. I don't blame you. Of all the officious, thieving asses, going about with the air of a martyr and doing everything he can to annoy and upset me. What has he done now? I inquired with some curiosity. He got hold of a secretary for me. You never saw such a woman. 40 if she's a day, wears pince nez and sensible boots, and an air of brisk efficiency that will be the death of me. A regular slab-faced woman. Won't she hold your hand? I devoutly hope not, exclaimed Sir Eustace. That would be the last straw. Well, goodbye, Liquid Eyes. If I shoot a lion, I shan't give you the skin after the base way you've deserted me. He squeezed my hand warmly, and we parted. Suzanne was waiting for me in the hall. She was to come down to set me off. Let's start at once, I said hastily, and motioned to the man to get a taxi. Then a voice behind made me start. Excuse me, Miss Bedingfeld, but I'm just going down in a car. I can drop you and Mrs. Blair at the station. Oh, thank you, I said hastily, but there's no need to trouble you. No trouble at all, I assure you. Put the luggage in, porter. I was helpless. I might have protested further, but a slight warning nudge from Suzanne urged me to be on my guard. Thank you, Mr. Paget, I said coldly. We all got into the car. As we raced down the road into the town, I racked my brains for something to say. In the end, Paget himself broke the silence. I have secured a very capable secretary for Sir Eustace, he observed. Miss Pettigrew. He wasn't exactly raving about her just now, I remarked. Paget looked at me coldly. She is a proficient shorthand typist, he said repressively. We pulled up in front of the station. Here, surely he would leave us. I turned with outstretched hand, but no. I'll come and see you off. It's just 8 o'clock. Your train goes in a quarter of an hour. He gave efficient directions to porters. I stood helpless, not daring to look at Suzanne. The man suspected. He was determined to make sure that I did go by train. And what could I do? Nothing. I saw myself, in a quarter of an hour's time, steaming out of the station with Paget planted on the platform, waving me adieu. He had turned the tables on me adroitly. His manner towards me had changed, moreover. It was full of an uneasy geniality which sat ill upon him, and which nauseated me. The man was an oily hypocrite. First he tried to murder me, and now he paid me compliments. Did he imagine for 1 minute that I hadn't recognized him that night on the boat? No, it was a pose which he forced me to acquiesce in, his tongue in his cheek all the while. Helpless as a sheep, I moved along under his expert directions. My luggage was piled in my sleeping compartment. I had a two-berth one to myself. It was 12 minutes past 8. In 3 minutes the train would start. But Paget had reckoned without Suzanne. It will be a terribly hot journey, Suzanne, she said suddenly, especially going through the Karoo tomorrow. You've got some eau de cologne or lavender water with you, haven't you? My cue was plain. Oh dear, I cried. I left my eau de cologne on the dressing table at the hotel. Suzanne's habit of command served too well. She turned imperiously to Paget. Mr. Paget, quick, you've just got time. There's a chemist almost opposite the station. Anne must have some eau de cologne. He hesitated, but Suzanne's imperative manner was too much for him. She was a born autocrat. He went. Suzanne followed him with her eyes till he disappeared. Quick, Anne, get out the other side, in case he hasn't really gone, but is watching us from the end of the platform. Never mind your luggage. You can telegraph about that tomorrow. Oh, if only the train starts on time. I opened the gate on the opposite side to the platform and climbed down. Nobody was observing me. I could just see Suzanne standing where I had left her, looking up at the train and apparently chatting to me at the window. A whistle blew. The train began to draw out. Then I heard feet racing furiously up the platform. I withdrew to the shadow of a friendly bookstall and watched. Suzanne turned from waving her handkerchief to the retreating train. Too late, Mr. Paget, she said cheerfully. She's gone. Is that the eau de cologne? What a pity we didn't think of it sooner. They passed not far from me on their way out of the station. Guy Paget was extremely hot. He had evidently run all the way to the chemist and back. "Shall I get you a taxi, Mrs. Blair?" Suzanne did not fail in her role. "Yes, please. Can't I give you a lift back? Have you much to do for Sir Eustace? Dear me, I wish Anne Bedingfeld was coming with us tomorrow. I don't like the idea of a young girl like that travelling off to Durban all by herself. But she was set upon it. Some little attraction there, I fancy." They passed out of earshot. Clever Suzanne! She had saved me. I allowed a minute or two to elapse, and then I too made my way out of the station, almost colliding as I did so with a man, an unpleasant-looking man, with a nose proportionately big for his face. Uh-oh. Very interesting indeed. Cue opting. There we go. Da da da. Indeed. Indeed, opting. Right then, my friends, thank you all so much for hanging in there with us while we read those chapters of The Man in the Brown Suit by Agatha Christie. I have to do the appropriate accent and all that stuff. Anyway, let us find someone to raid, shall we? I think we should. I think we should. Who all is whoops, wrong window. That is totally the wrong window. That is the correct window. Who all is streaming tonight? Let's see. Velvet. Velvet B is streaming tonight, my friends. So she is both on YouTube and over on Twitch. So let's go give the lovely Velvet B an awesome coffee raid for tonight. Let me just figure out here, if I can, how to get everyone over from YouTube to Velvet's channel. If I can figure this out. Stream settings. Can I do this? Let's see. I am not used to sending people over. Here we go. Redirect. Yes, that is perfect. Okay. So let me grab the live stream from Velvet's YouTube channel and send everyone over there. If I can, if it lets me. Yes, there it is. Haha. Fantastic. Okay. Save that. So, my friends, we will be going over to Velvet's channel, both on Twitch and on YouTube. So, this is going to be awesome. This is the first time that I've actually done a proper redirect on YouTube. So, let me know if it works, please. And let's go and raid the one and only and wonderful Velvet B. And I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all again so much for being here with me today. Special thanks to Cindy for the super sticker over on YouTube, and everyone over here on Twitch for sticking around and chatting and having a laugh. It was loads of fun. I hope you all have had a wonderful time. Over on YouTube, if you've enjoyed the stream, please remember to like it and subscribe for more Sims fun. We'll be continuing with The Sims 3 next Wednesday and Thursday, starting at 8 p.m. UK time. And then Monday, we're going to be doing Fortnite. But until then, my friends, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you all Monday night with Fortnite and Wednesday night with The Sims 3.